Hello, my wonderful students. Today, I want to share something with you that can truly change the way you see English. Please, listen closely, because this message can make a real difference in your life. English is not hard. English is not something only smart people can speak. You can learn to speak English clearly and confidently, much faster than you may think. I understand. Sometimes, when you try to speak English, you feel nervous. You pause. You get stuck. And sometimes, you don't even try because you're afraid of making mistakes. Maybe you've been studying English for a long time. You can understand movies. You can read books. But when it's your turn to speak, suddenly your mind goes blank. It feels like all the words just disappear. I know this feeling. I've been in that same place when I was learning another language. It's frustrating, right? The words are in your head, but your mouth stays silent. And when people talk quickly, it can feel like you're lost in a sea of words. But listen, it doesn't have to be this way anymore. You don't need to feel stuck. You don't need to feel confused. You don't need to be afraid. Because from this moment, I'm going to show you a simple, natural way to learn English. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to memorize grammar rules. You don't need long vocabulary lists. All you need is the right method and the right mindset. Forget what made English feel difficult in the past. Forget the fear. Forget the pressure to be perfect. The truth is, most people don't fail because they lack knowledge. They fail because they're afraid. Afraid of saying the wrong word. Afraid of being laughed at. Afraid of not sounding good enough. But let me ask you something important. How did you learn your first language? Did you study grammar books at 1 year old? Did someone give you a vocab test when you were a toddler? No. You listened. You copied others. You tried. You made mistakes. And you kept going. Slowly, you spoke with confidence. This is the exact same way you will learn English. You don't need to study English. You need to live it. Make English part of your world. Not something you practice for 10 minutes and then forget. You need to hear it. You need to think it. You need to speak it. Every single day. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually do that? Don't worry. I will guide you through everything, step by step. Not just tips, not just tricks, but a full journey. A path where English will start to feel easy. A path where English will feel natural. So, let's take the first step, together. Step 1. Surround yourself with English. Let's begin with the most powerful change you can make. The way you think about English. Many people believe they need to move to an English-speaking country to become fluent. But that's not true. You can build an English world right where you are. Start small. Start smart. Change the language on your phone to English. Yes, it might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's a powerful way to train your brain. Every time you open an app, every time you read a notification, you're seeing English. And that's exactly what we want. Next, start thinking in English. Right now, you probably think in your language. Then translate. But that slows you down. It's like driving with the handbrake on. So here's what you do. As soon as you wake up, think, time to get out of bed. While eating breakfast, this toast is warm. Walking to school or work, I see 2 people walking their dogs. At first, it'll feel strange, but keep going. Soon, these small thoughts will come naturally, without effort. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, talk to yourself. In the mirror, in your room, during a walk, anywhere. Say things like, "Good job today. Let's make some lunch. I'm feeling a bit tired, but I'm proud of my progress." It's not weird. It's practice without pressure. And it really works. Also, label things around your house. Grab sticky notes. Write fridge, remote, then say them aloud when you see them. This is a mirror. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. This is the fridge. I'm getting milk from the fridge. Over time, your brain will begin to recognize English instantly. Remember, you don't just learn English in a classroom. You live it every single day. Step 2. Let go of grammar worries. Here's a big truth. You don't need perfect grammar to start speaking. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is waiting to master grammar before they speak. But that day, it never comes. If you focus too much on grammar, you'll always be afraid of making mistakes. So flip the process. Speak first, grammar will catch up. Think about kids. They don't read grammar books. They listen. They repeat. They speak. And grammar? It develops naturally. Do the same. Don't stress about tenses. Don't stress about rules. Just start with simple patterns. The ones you use all the time. I am eating dinner. She is studying for her test. We are watching a movie. You don't need to know this is present continuous. You just need to hear it. Say it. Use it. Listen and copy. Listen to native speakers. Not just what they say, but how they say it. When you hear a new phrase, don't just understand it. Say it out loud. Repeat it. Again and again, until it feels comfortable in your mouth. For example, you hear, he's on his way. You say, he's on his way. He's on his way. Repeat until it flows naturally. Grammar will follow. Confidence will grow. And speaking will get easier with every word you say. Step 3. Change your beliefs about English. If you keep telling yourself, English is hard, your brain will believe you. Every time you try to learn, it will fight back. But if you start telling yourself, English is simple, your mind will relax, and learning will feel easier. Your attitude is everything. Think about this. When a child learns to ride a bike, do they give up after falling once? And no, they fall, they cry maybe, but then they get up and try again. Eventually, without even thinking, they start riding like it's second nature. That's exactly how learning English works. Mistakes are not failures. They are signs of progress. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning deeply enough. So from today, I want you to say this out loud with me. English is simple. I can speak English. I improve every day. These words may sound small, but they carry big power. The more you repeat them, the more your brain starts to believe them. Never again say, I'm bad at English. Never say, I can't speak well. Those words hold you back. Instead, try this. I'm getting better. I learn a little more every day. I'm growing. This one small shift in your mindset is the key to unlocking your fluency. Step 4. Now that you're thinking in English and not stressing about grammar, it's time to do what matters most. Start using English in real life. A lot of people struggle with speaking because they don't know what to say or how to say it. But here's the truth. You already know more than you think. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You just need to start using English in your everyday routine. Let's begin with your day-to-day activities. From morning to night, there are hundreds of small moments where you can practice speaking English even if you're alone. Morning routine, talking to yourself. When you wake up, don't rush to your phone. Start your day with English. Say out loud, "Good morning. I feel rested. Let me open the window. It's bright outside. I'm going to get dressed now." In the bathroom, I'm brushing my hair. Time to wash my face. Where is my toothbrush? In the kitchen, I'm making oatmeal today. This coffee smells amazing. I need a spoon for the honey. Even if no one is listening, speak. You're training your brain to use English like it's your first language. Practice a real conversation with family. Now imagine you're speaking with your brother or sister in the morning. Hey, did you sleep well? Yeah, but I had a strange dream. Oh, really? What happened in it? I don't remember everything, but I was flying in the sky. That's wild. Dreams are so weird sometimes. It's a simple, natural chat, but that's the magic. You don't need complicated words. You just need to keep it real. When you're heading outside, speak English to yourself. I need to post this letter. Let me check the bus schedule. I hope the bakery is still open. In a clothing store, practice a short dialogue. Excuse me, do you have this shirt in medium? Yes, let me check in the back. Thanks. I love this color. It looks good on you. Everyday situations are perfect for practicing English. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Create them. Hanging out with friends, practice casual speaking. You're meeting a friend at the park? Try this. Hey, you're early today. I know, I was excited to hang out. Want to grab something to eat? Sure, let's go to that sandwich shop. Even casual chats like this are powerful practice. Fluency comes from repeating the ordinary, not memorizing the extraordinary. Evening routine. Keep practicing at night. At night, when you're relaxing or getting ready for bed. I had a busy day. Let me check my to-do list for tomorrow. I'll read a few pages of this book before I sleep. Before you close your eyes, whisper to yourself. Today, I spoke more English than yesterday. I'm proud of myself. Tomorrow, I'll keep going. These simple moments build powerful habits. Step 5. Improve your pronunciation and sound natural. You've started using English in your daily life. Amazing. Now let's take it one step further. Let's talk about how you sound when you speak. Here's something you should know. You don't need to sound like an American or British speaker. You don't need a perfect accent. But your pronunciation should be clear enough that people can understand you without effort. That's what matters most. So how do you improve your pronunciation without feeling overwhelmed? 1. Listen and copy. The fastest way to improve. Find short clips from podcasts, movies, or YouTube videos. Even 1 or 2 sentences are enough. First, just listen carefully. Notice the way words are said, the rhythm, and where the speaker pauses. Now repeat the sentence exactly as you heard it. For example, you hear, "She's already on her way." Don't just read it, copy the way it was said. She's already on her way. Repeat it 5 times, 10 times. Speak until it flows. This method works because your brain learns not only the words, but the music of the language. 2. Slow down to be understood. Some people speak quickly because they think it sounds more fluent. But the truth is, fast speech with poor pronunciation is hard to understand. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Try this. I need to send an email. Say it slowly, focusing on each word. Later, when you're more confident, you can pick up the pace naturally. Clarity is more powerful than speed. 3. Record yourself and listen back. This tip feels strange at first, but it's one of the most powerful. Choose a sentence, say it out loud, and record your voice. Now play it back. Listen to your tone, pronunciation, and pace. Then, listen to a native speaker say the same sentence. Compare. Notice what sounds different. Adjust and try again. Example. You say, "I'm going to the library." Now listen to a native version. What's different? Emphasize the same parts. Repeat. This kind of self-feedback helps you improve faster than you think. Remember, you don't need to sound perfect. You just need to be understood, confident, and consistent. Your accent is part of your identity. Don't hide it. Just make sure your words are clear and easy to follow. With practice, Your pronunciation will improve naturally, bit by bit, word by word. You'll start sounding more fluent, more natural, and more confident. Step 6. Speak with confidence. You've made amazing progress. Your mindset is strong. Your pronunciation is improving. And you're using English in your daily life. Now comes something many learners struggle with: confidence. Let me tell you a secret. Even if your English isn't perfect, even if your grammar isn't 100% correct, you can still speak with confidence. And that confidence? It makes people listen. It makes people understand you better. But maybe you still feel nervous when you open your mouth. You worry, what if I say it wrong? You hesitate, what if they laugh at me? It's okay. You're not alone. Let's fix that together. 1. Stop fearing mistakes. Mistakes don't mean you're bad at English. They mean you're trying. And that's something to be proud of. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words. They change sentences halfway. It's normal. So don't say, "What if I make a mistake?" Say, "So what if I do?" 2. Speak English every single day. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It comes from doing one simple thing again and again. Practice. Just like you can't get strong by exercising once a week, you can't speak fluently by practicing once in a while. Talk to yourself. Talk to a friend. Talk to your pet, your mirror, your notebook. Just talk. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day is powerful. 3. Use the 3-second rule. Don't wait too long to speak. When someone asks you a question, give yourself 3 seconds, then answer. Your friend says, "What did you do this weekend?" Instead of overthinking, just say, "I watched a new series. I cleaned my room. I made pancakes." It doesn't have to be deep or perfect. Just say something. The longer you wait, the more nervous you'll feel. 4. Practice real conversations. The best way to build confidence is to rehearse the kinds of conversations you'll actually have. Going to the doctor? Practice that conversation. Meeting someone new? Practice introducing yourself. Try this. "Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. I'm learning English. How about you? What do you like to do in your free time?" These small, real-life phrases will help you feel ready for actual situations. The more you speak, the less you'll hesitate. The more you try, the more your confidence will grow. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. Speak before you're ready, and that's how you become ready. Step 7. Train your mind to think in English. Now, here's the real game changer. If you want to speak English fluently, naturally, and without freezing, you have to stop translating in your head. That's right, no more thinking in your native language first. Why? Because every time you translate, your brain takes a little detour. You pause, you search for the right words, and everything slows down. But when you start thinking directly in English, speaking becomes fast and smooth, like a natural flow. So, how do you train your brain to do this? Let's break it down. Start with words around you. When you wake up, look around your room. Instead of thinking bed in your own language, just think bed, curtain, backpack, phone charger. Say the words out loud or whisper them in your head. See a cat outside? Don't think "that's a cat" in your language, just think a cat? It's jumping on the wall. This is your first step. Build word awareness in English only. Then, move to simple sentences. Once you're comfortable naming things, build short thoughts. In the bathroom, I'm brushing my teeth. While cooking, I need to boil water. Let me add some pepper. It might feel slow at first, but soon it will become automatic. Talk to yourself like a friend. Pick 5 to 10 minutes every day to speak to yourself in English. Getting dressed? I think I'll wear this black hoodie today. Where are my shoes? Oh, there they are. Walking outside? There's a kid playing with a kite. The sky looks cloudy, maybe it'll rain. These mini dialogues help train your brain to think and speak at the same time. Listen and read English daily. Your brain needs constant exposure to get comfortable with English. Watch a short video with subtitles. Listen to a podcast while cleaning. Read a short article, a children's story, or even a tweet. Don't just consume English, pay attention to the words and phrases. And when you hear something new or useful, repeat it out loud. Every time you hear a natural sentence, copy it. That's how you sound more natural too. To help you stay on track, here's a simple routine. Morning. Name 5 to 10 objects around you in English. Say them out loud. Afternoon. Think 3 to 5 simple sentences about what you're doing. Evening. Watch or listen to something in English for 15 to 20 minutes. Copy 1 to 2 sentences you liked and say them aloud. Night. Speak to yourself about your day. Reflect in English. Today I went to the park. It was peaceful. I saw a cute dog. Repeat this plan every day, and soon your brain won't try to think in English. It will just do it naturally. And that, my amazing learner, is how you become fluent. Not just with books or lessons, but by living English every day.